fuck is up, chat? We are lit, man. You know what time it is, bro. You know what time it is, bro. Bro, we are T minus 30 motherfucking minutes away from one of the most controversial interviews of all time, man. I'm very excited. I ain't gonna cap.
Unmuted in your chat.
Hey, you're all good, bro. You're all good. Let me get rid of this flyer real quick. Can you turn your camera on, bro? Just so we can. I'm gonna turn my shit on too.
1 second.
Cause I'm from Texas. How you doing tonight, Rich? You doing good, bro? Oh, it's on. Yeah, it might be. It might be.
Yeah, I just got to my church, so I had to duck into a separate room, so I gotta make this quick.
No, I got you, bro. I got you. I only require literally like 30 minutes of your time, if that. Seriously, like these questions are gonna go by. They're gonna go by. Yeah, off the rip, man. Off the rip. All right, Rich. So how you doing tonight, bro? Let me get this. Joe, I'm ready.
I'm doing alright. I just got I'm getting my first piece of merch ordered. It's gonna be on its way soon, so I can wrap my brand.
Okay. I'm glad to hear that, bro. All right, we got one question I'm gonna hit you with real fast before I get into my questions. One person wants to ask, have you ever said nigga? That is one question I'm seeing from the chat.
I've been threatened to say it, because people actually know where I live and they know where I work, and they threatened to take everything from me.
Really?
And I was under duress, so I think I should probably just at my lawyer, because I think I should just ask why.
Yeah, no,
You know, because
100%.
he knows he's.
Yeah, no, being under duress, that's completely understandable. I'm being told you beat up G-Mommy. I don't know what's that about. Did you beat up G-Mommy? Did you whoop his ass?
So the way when we drove back to my place before, so I could go inside, and Gooner and G-Mommy could head back to their hotel or just hit the road.
In the first minute, it's crazy, Kawhi.
They staged a little scuffle between me and G-Mommy. It was staged for the stream, so nothing happened. Nobody got hurt.
Oh, okay, I understand that.
Yeah.
But you would beat his ass though. Everyone knows that. Let's not like, come on, man. Let's not get crazy.
I mean, I know I've been doing some workouts at
exactly.
home off and on. Plus, I've done 2 boxing sessions.
Yeah, Rich has been boxing. Apparently, you're being sued by G-Mommy though. I don't know what the deal is with that, but I don't know.
If I was getting sued, I think G-Mommy would have came to me directly. Him and Gooner both would have.
Understandable.
But that's never happened because I parted ways with Gooner's community since he let Troy take ownership. So I just parted ways with that. Just decided to do my own thing.
Okay. I completely understand you. Well, to get into the interview, first and foremost, I want to ask you, my friend, who exactly is Rich Bunny?
So Rich Bunny, my name is just Rich. It's part of my great-grandfather's middle name on my dad's side, and I wanted to honor him because of the war. I wanted to just carry his legacy, and so I was actually named after him partially. And Bunny, it's just it's I don't even remember when the Bunny part got put into it.
Okay. Would you say you hop from trend to trend? Is that why you where the bunny comes from? You know, you're very easily adaptable to the trends that are going on.
Yeah, I mean, I try to. I think that could be it because I've rebranded my.
Did you say my nigga chat?
I've rebranded constantly, so I think that could be a possibility.
Okay, 100%. I completely understand you. Okay. So I like that. Comes from your grandpa. All right. For the second question, plain and simple, Rich, are you racist?
Not. As a man of God, I'm truly not. Deep down, I'm not. On the inside, as a actual human being, I'm not.
Relax, bro. Relax, Knives Unchained. All right. I completely understand you. So you're saying you're not racist, and I will, take that and stand for that as I ask you these next questions. Going on.
I've answered that question many times.
Yeah.
People found that I was standing in front of a temple in my church. Somebody found that picture, screenshot it, edited my skin color so it would look like I did blackface when I never did.
Mm-hmm.
And that was actually disrespectful. It crossed the line because I was technically standing on religious property when that photo was taken. And everyone knows I'm not African American or anything like that.
Isn't that fucking Cohen?
That was when the deepfake first started, was that exact picture. That's when it first started. That picture started it all.
Okay. I understand that. That's a very, very deep-rooted problem that, will happen to a lot of people. It will be used for, for like shit like that, for slander and shit like
personal
that.
Gain.
Yeah, personal gain. What I'm looking at right now, I have a question though. Is this personal vein. It's just slander.
You can DM it to me and I can pull it up on my phone.
Black History Month is canceled.
That was when I was under duress.
What is
I'm supposed to be the one in charge here.
What's going on?
So when that was going on, I was also under extreme duress. I was in the middle of a panic attack, and that was when Gooner had put me temporarily in charge of the Goon Squad when I never really was in charge. And a few hours later is when I figured out that I was never really in charge, and I just had a complete psychotic breakdown. Hence the screenshot of my face that is at the top left-hand corner of your stream.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that too. Like I've been receiving some very crazy clips, very crazy. I don't even know.
Oh, man. And also I should bring this up probably now. I was informed through one of my community members that CJ is used a clip from my stream to make a custom TTS for his channel with my voice, so people would be able to say things, so his subscribers could say whatever, use my voice, make it seem like I'm saying stuff that I would never say. And when I confronted him about it, he had the biggest smile on his face, and that I just knew it was true.
Wait, so you canceled CJ's catching strays right now. I don't know what CJ. Why did you cancel Black History Month? Who put you under duress?
So when I said that, I was in the middle of trying to figure out what was going on with the Goon Squad, because I didn't know I was being trolled at that time, because I'm an easy target for things like that. And plus Isha Boy made a video making it seem like he was threatened, he was kidnapped and murdered by some disabled person, when I was like, dude, and once I figured out that none of it actually happened, that he was just making a film off of a $0 budget, I called him out for it, and he was in denial.
He was in denial. Okay. I understand you. All
and
right.
I need to be careful of my language because I'm in a church right now.
No, yeah, I completely understand you, man. I completely understand you. God bless you, first and foremost. Apparently, all right, I'm getting claims that, do you collab with Riot LOL on your merch?
No, I did not. That actually brings me to another point. I'm gonna DM you the link to my merch store and the brand that I currently use.
No, I already have the link. Actually, Rich chat that will send you to his merch store.
Yeah,
go ahead and have that. Try some shit out.
So the brand, as you can see, so if you look on my profile picture, that's my brand right now. That's my official brand. It was made for me, and I claimed the rights for it. And then somebody made a fake store, and to troll me and make it seem like they were using my merch without my consent, my brand without my consent per se. And so that picture of Riot, that was not me with him. That was some other guy that was taking a picture with Riot. Somebody photoshopped my face onto it. I've been taking filming and editing classes since I've taken film and editing classes for years.
$60 is crazy.
I've been doing this thing since I was 15. I know I can tell if something's obviously edited, and if people do a very poor job at it.
You have an alternate link for your merch as well?
No, I don't. The only link to my merch that I have is in my About Me on my Discord profile. It's under my link tree. It's under my link tree, and it's through Streamlabs. And so if you tap on the link on my profile where it says link tree, it'll take you to all my socials, including my merch store. The only one I have.
Okay. I understand that. I completely understand that. I'm just I'm receiving breaking news apparently that allegedly Joseph Smith, the founder of Mormonism, he taught that dark skin was a sign of a curse from God.
Okay, I'm going to make this very clear. I am standing, aside from the fact I'm standing in a church right now, if Joseph Smith did any of these things at all, God would not have called him as a prophet in the last dispensation to restore the gospel on this earth. He was called by God to be a prophet because he was worthy of it. And he read a scripture in the book of James in the Bible, and to paraphrase it, it said, "Let him ask of God." And that's when he went into a grove of trees known as the Sacred Grove today, and prayed, and that's when the first vision happened.
Okay. I was just wondering, because a lot of people were telling me that it's printed in the Book of Mormon that people from dark skin are originated from hell and sin.
People are saying that. People can just say anything because I've read the Book of Mormon thousands of times since I was baptized as a kid, along with millions of people around the world.
Blasphemy. He did
And
like
the
little
Book of
girls.
Mormon, I can tell you right now, does not say any of that. People are just very atheist, anti-Christ, anti-LDS, this and that. They're just throwing everything they got, and honestly, it's just not acceptable. And my religion is the second largest growing religion in the state.
Mm-hmm. Respectable.
Is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I'm not going to condemn your religion at all. You know, like everyone's, you know, freedom of religion. That's what makes America so great. You know, speaking of America, goes in
hand in hand with the First Amendment.
Exactly. Speaking of amendments, I have to ask you a question about one particular amendment. How do you feel about the 13th Amendment? Do you like that one?
I honestly am more concerned right now. Like 13th Amendment, I don't remember what it is. What exactly is it? I just can't remember it off the top of my head.
The 13th Amendment is actually the amendment that freed the slaves.
I mean, honestly, the 13th Amendment, when the slaves were freed, that honestly, they had every right to be free from the very beginning. What was done was not right. It never was right. It was wrong.
Respectable, man. Respectable. That is a very commendable answer. I'm sure everyone can agree with that. Everyone can cancel this crazy.
And like I said before, I was under extreme duress. I was also being threatened by people by trolls that they were going to call my job, get me fired, take everything from me. Then that honestly, if you're going to resort to, and that was like, those threats actually started after I called them out for their nonsense.
Okay. I understand that.
And they've crossed the line and brought my family into it multiple times. Family's just the line you don't cross, because that is how most feuds start.
All right. Speaking of Bang, your chat, like that night you rated, you know, the reason this whole interview started, the night that you allegedly did cancel Black History Month, and you know, you rated me. Your chat was coming in the chat. They were saying that your community was coming in the chat saying that
I know
unhinged. And
I was unhinged. I will admit that I was unhinged. I was forced to rage quit because I needed to calm down, take a break. I was under extreme duress. I just couldn't take any more. I just needed to just end, and that's why I rated you, because I was ending and just taking a break. I even shut everything off. I shut off my stream, everything, to just take a breather for the night and just sleep it off.
Do you think Derek Chauvin should be free right now?
I don't really follow that story as much, so I can't answer something I don't know much about.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I understand. All right. What is one word to describe you, Rich Bunny, if you had to pick? You should follow off your new chat.
I know, me personally, based on what other streamers have said about me, I know Star Thomas said I can be I can get defensive. So I think defensive would be one, but me personally, I've clearly shown that I'm protective, so I'm pretty much very protective.
What makes you say that you've been put under duress so many times? Like, what would give you the right to say that you've been under duress, like through a screen, to the point, like where you have to cancel Black History Month?
Because so I was at the time those threats were being made, people started figuring out where I live, and I'm like, I'm surprised I haven't gotten swatted yet.
Scripts in your wall.
Because people know some people on this platform know where I live now, and I ain't got to worry about getting swatted. That's the last thing I need, is to get swatted, to be on the same boat as Action Man, and who knows else.
No, literally. No, I understand, Rich. I understand. I have one pertinent question at this moment. Okay, so you said every time when you said these things, like you feel like you're under duress, and once again, I'm being impartial. This is not me attacking you. This is like coming from outsourced and like different external questions. When you say, like, when you say these things, you feel like you're being attacked or under duress or whatever. I've been sent one clip that I want you to hear it and see it. I just want you to want your opinion on it.
What I lip synced to was a song called Alabama N-Word. That's what I was doing.
I know what that clip is. I'm gonna make that very clear. That clip was from a few months ago, and that I can contest to that right now. Mm-hmm. That I did not say that, because people have taken part of what I said, because what I said in that clip, what I actually said was I did not. People edited the word
"that's true, chat"
not out of there. Because you look close enough, you'll see a split half second glitch where it doesn't even show the full thing I was saying. Because what I said, I did not say so and so and so and so. That word is not there. I know what I said and what I didn't say. And what you just showed me was an edited clip.
Mm-hmm.
And then I know people are going to send you the picture of me shooting a shotgun, so I just want to make that known right now. I was shooting shotguns with friends. I was just hanging out with the guys because it's Saturday. You know, Saturdays are for the guys.
For the boys.
And
shit.
I was doing target practice with clay pigeons. That was taken from my YouTube and my Instagram, edited to make it look like I was shooting someone when that never was the case. It was a terrible job, and everyone knew that it was obviously not true. Because you know, if you've ever shot a shotgun, Federal Zona, you know that you would typically shoot a clay pigeon.
Mm-hmm. So 100%.
Like if you shot a shotgun, you would know.
No, 100%. I completely
so
agree
someone
with you.
sends so if someone sends you that clip. So if someone sends you that edit,
George
I just
Floyd
want to let you know that there was just a bunch of keyframes and photoshops in there.
What did George Floyd die from?
This actually happened when I was in high school. So George Floyd was murdered by cops in Minnesota.
I do hunt thugs.
The cops basically slaughtered him. They knew he wasn't able to breathe, and he died from asphyxiation.
Was it from outside sources, or was it from the cop's knee?
When the cop wouldn't take his knee off of George Floyd's neck, that was actually suffocating George Floyd because he said, "I can't breathe," this and that, and that caused him to asphyxiate. Because the official cause of death is asphyxiation, which is a more medical term for suffocating to death, running out of air.
Okay. I got you. I understand you. I was just wondering because a lot of people have like different takes on like what truly happened. And I was just wondering what your take on it was.
I think that if the cops knew that George wasn't able to breathe, they should have taken their knee off of him because he was showing signs he couldn't breathe, and the cops knew he couldn't breathe, and they wouldn't let off.
And
as a result, they had blood on their hands, and two of the cops were convicted.
Here in a few. Okay, I got you.
And they lost their jobs.
100%. So George Floyd would still be alive if you were there.
Possibly.
Respectable, very respectable.
And probably, because if I started defending him, George, other people probably would have followed. Nobody stepped up. Because if somebody stepped up and tried to save George Floyd from that cop, then that probably would have encouraged other people.
Yeah.
But people were just afraid at that time, so that's why no one stepped up.
We see if scripting is good for Rich. Understandable, Rich. I completely agree with you, 100%. All right. Well, before we dive into the chat questions and bring your attorney in here for a character witness and some final words. What was your first stream on Kick?
I think it was between July and August after Burner sent me a laptop because A, my audio quality on my Chromebook was crappy, and B, I haven't quite figured out reason number 2.
Okay.
But without Burner, I definitely would not have hit affiliate on Kick right now.
W Burner 2030, man. In the chat right now, W Burner. Yeah, I just got sent a wild clip. Did you create this? This is
create what? Oh, Kawhi's in the VC. You can get him in here.
That's a black man being shot. I don't know what that is, but yeah, we're about to get
you show me the clip, that's pretty much the clip I was telling you about. If it was me holding a shotgun, that's the clip I told you about a few minutes ago.
Okay, right, got you. They're saying you were ungrateful about the laptop.
I'm just my laptop. It just overheats easily, and it really makes me mad when it overheats because it's crashed a few times. Because I tried hosting a debate with Gooner, G-Mommy, Dolper. Let's see who else. I can't remember who else was there, but my entire thing crashed, and Gooner had to take over for me while I tried to figure it out.
Okay. No, I understand you. I can understand why you would be maybe like you started punching the laptop and almost broke it. Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, that is true. I did actually do that. I will admit to that.
One more question. Do you think Trump has a chance in 2024?
Oh, he definitely has a chance. Compare him to Biden. Absolutely, Trump has a chance. DeSantis dropped out, and he endorsed Trump. Another Republican that was running dropped out and endorsed Trump. Now we just need Nikki Haley to drop out and endorse Trump.
Okay.
Trump is definitely having a good chance.
Like 2024. Okay.
People are finally starting to wake up.
I understand you, man. I got you. Before we transition into Kawhi as your character witness, I have one more question. What is one word you would describe black people you would use to describe black people?
Sons and daughters of God.
Amen, brother. Amen.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what our skin color is. We all bleed the same color. We all bleed the same.
That was a great answer to that question.
That was a great answer, Rich. I'm not gonna lie.
We all bleed the color red. We are all technically the same.
That was
the only difference is what we look like physically. That's the only difference is that our skin color. How we are on the inside is what makes us the same.
Yeah, it was fun.
And that's our blood.
Yeah.
Even though we come from different backgrounds, our blood's still the same.
No, 100%. You are spitting. I just want to ask you, do you have like, if you could use like the pick from that or derive from that like one word by chance?
Honestly, I only gave that my answer from a religious perspective because to me, it's when I put religious perspective into things like saying, technically,
I'm being impartial, Zombie. He's answering my question. Like, what can I do?
Just like if it's
he fucked a duck.
They're just like us. They're just human. They're human beings as well. They deserve better. They deserve better from the get go.
Okay. 100%. I get you.